Hi, loves. 21st Sunday, May 2023. And please just imagine with May, if you will. Just for uno minuto, por favor. Because I did imagine on Star Makeover. It turned out really well, I thought. And we're getting there. I was talking to a young mama here at the K.O.A. at Fort Collins, Colorado. Absolutely magnificent place where the grass is green and the water's running and little families are growing. And got to talk to a new mama who's homeschooling and taking her kids all around the country this summer, teaching them geography and creating new history. Learning the old, the good stuff, but hey, I said, you know, we're making history right now. And they're going to end up in Rushmore, a place I've never been before. Though my grandfather, John Wainwright, gave his life for this country of ours. And that was one dream I had, was to take a veteran that I loved to Mount Rushmore, put him up on a stage and celebrate him. That was a dream of mine one day. But I guess I'll have to take my own Lily White Hiney up there and honor myself as the honorable granddaughter and daughter as a writer. And my grandfather gave everything, sacrificed, never even saw it. His only firstborn son, Robert William. And it was an honorable sacrifice for my country and our freedom. And my dad served the Navy, but mostly spent time in the brig and peeling potatoes for smacking his commanding officer for trying to wake him. Yeah. And he got out honorably, just barely. And bought our home in Oakland, California, where I was born at Providence Hospital in 1963, 218. Little California raising that. And life was so much better then. And we were talking about how different it was in the 60s and 70s, and then the 80s and 90s it started changing rapidly. The degradation of education and spirit of Satan rising in my country as I was talking with this young mother of kids, gosh, all from 5 to 21, I think she said her oldest one was. The up-and-comers, you know. We said, well, you know, hey, we know what we did, and, you know, we know how we stepped in the chit, C-H-I-T, I'm not cussing, and what we did wrong. So, yeah, now we sing a new song, you know? Let's do it a new way. There's a new way. She's homeschooling her kids and knows what they're getting, and she's on it. And I say, hey, they took the parents out of it, man. Parents were watching. She brought up Columbine. I said, what was the common denominator in that equation? Because I'm not saying those kids' names, but where were the parents? Parents were absent at best, letting the kids run rampant, not paying attention to what they're learning and doing, or polluting through the screen. And they got real mean. And that was a time, a pinnacle time in history. And now parents are paying attention now. They see. It's great. They're homeschooling. They're seeing what their kids are getting. They're asking the Board of Education, hey, what are my kids learning? Well, if, you know, they're not learning phonics and they're not learning basic laws and rights and how to grow food and plants and have balance and harmony between technology and humanity and pharmaceuticals and naturals, well, then they're going the right direction. If they're not learning that, they're getting garbage. You're just giving them the core and nothing more. Nothing more, nothing more, nothing more. And they deserve more. They deserve more. They deserve more. You know. And so I'm praying for that. I'm praying with everything I am. And I see it happening. I see it already. It's great. It's a new way already, babies. It's already a new way. We just got to hold on to it and keep our lights shining on it. And our babies are the most important things I know, because I got one time fighting for them. And I fight for every single child in the whole world. Really. It's not just about me. It's not. It's about every child of mine. Everyone. Everyone under the heavenly sun. That light that shines on everyone equally at 439. Light of heaven, the spark that God gives us, that they can't recreate in CERN. Can't recreate the cosmic orgasm, okay? You can't put the God spark into a soul that's empty. You can recreate it as a clone, but you can't give it its spark. That's God's part. And you can't have it. None of you. I know you're listening too. There's manifestations showing up in this camera like you can't even believe. And God is talking to you because he's talking to me. You let my children free. No more abortions. No, you take responsibility. Take responsibility for everything you've done to my children. And now, you have the opportunity through Laurel Ann Ryder, if you listen anyway, and she'll guide you, help you clean up the mess. Because it's been chaos. And we need a new way of doing things without religion, with spirituality, with interconnection, to help us be the best version of ourselves. God help us as we see him. As I know I see him. And he loves every single one of you. That light shines on you too. Even those who do the poo-poo. Just turn your heart. Get a new start. Suck it up, buttercup. Because God loves you. And you'll lighten up as you reach up. Lighten your burden of truth. The truth will set you free. And that is a certainty. And that's God talking through me. To you, lovelies. Because he loves you. But by the way, for Laurel Ann Ryder, she does too. All of you. We don't want to lose any of you. Lighten up, loves. We can rise above it. Mm-hmm. God doesn't miss a beat. Not one heartbeat. Because he gave you your spark. Love you, loves. Just a day in the park.